Hello there, Flugel Floggle here, and today I'm going to be doing the third installment of my track review sort of thing, named Single Rating, where I give the track review a single rating, and it's also a single. And since it's number 3, being sort of special, I thought why not have a nice featured guest on this video. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Forever Trace Green. I'm a mate, and I also review albums and stuff.
Yep, I'll be including his URL code on his YouTube channel below. Please check out his videos, I do recommend it. But I haven't just included it because it's a special and he's a special guy, but he probably likes this artist that we're about to talk about today a lot more than me. This guy is Jake Bugg, obviously, and this is going to be a single rating on the new track by him called What Doesn't Kill You. So then, Alex, I'll kick it off straight away. How would you quickly summarise the first debut album by Jake Bugg, the self-titled, that was released last year?
Yeah, it was a really strong release. It's one of my favourites. Really good singles, really more great like album cuts than you'd think. More like acoustic-y.
Yeah.
And it's very strong.
Great. So this guy's from Nottingham, and from the songs I've heard by him, which is like Two
Lightning
Fingers, Lightning Bolt, Broken, Country Song, and also that free download single, which I believe you've said that is still free on Facebook, called Saffron, which I recommend you download. Maybe it might be a good taster, obviously free and legal.
Yeah.
And yeah. What I like about from these songs that I've gotten out of him is that, as saying he's from Nottingham, he has this northern charisma, which at least appeals to me because, I live so close to him, and obviously I'm already used to the sort of things that he talks about in his videos and the lyrics, which is the sort of thing that us northerners talk about a lot, what we face all the time: poverty, street life, sort of that stuff like that. But of course, it's not just the themes of the songs; it's also the vocals. Which is where we get on to the new song What Doesn't Kill You. Now, where I used to think Bugg had influences from Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, Neil Young, the song has suddenly changed the style I've heard before to the good old Arctic Monkeys. So then, Alex, I'll have to ask you another question here. Has Bugg ever used the electric guitar so prominently in any of the other songs that he's ever recorded yet, as much as this new song?
Not as much, just a couple of wee guitar solos here and there, not as much, no.
Good, right. Well, this is where I get on to some of the issues I'll have to face with this song and just try and get it out of the way. And it isn't, he's just trying to rip off the Arctic Monkeys, or this doesn't sound like his older releases, or like I don't like Change or anything like that. It's just Bugg, he has like a really loud voice in this, and I've seen interviews where he comes off as this guy who just seems so laid back, and he has this don't really give a shit attitude, like other songs that's actually recorded, obviously mostly stuff like Two Fingers, and the song is just really blaring, and these vocals that just really raise so much. It's like very nasally, and to me it's not very nice to my ears. And it's quite funny because I talk of sounding like Arctic Monkeys, and even though this sort of sound is like, the first two albums are made, the song I think links to them the most is a song that he sort of makes, Riot Van. Would you agree there?
Yeah. It's a more tender one, yeah.
So we've heard similar themes like this before on other Bugg tunes, but never as angry in any aspect. And being angry overall, that's an aspect I do like. So in this song, I have something I have just named called a niggle but a giggle.
Ooh, nice one.
This is basically where there's a niggle, i.e. something that irritates me, or, makes us not like a certain thing in a certain way, but you get a bit of a laugh out of it.
You get a bit of a laugh.
So, I do hope that on the album I'll just say the song doesn't have that stupid chav.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'll fucking kill you, Jake. Jake.
I thought he said you're a fucking kid, Jake.
It's just so badly put on, and I hope it was supposed to be a joke, and not, linked to the dude in the song. When I've looked at the lyrics,
at the end of the song, he just randomly goes like, "You." Don't know
And he
why.
just like in the song, like he says his the lyrics where like his mate gets beaten up. I hope he isn't relating to that, and I hope it isn't, like I say, being taken seriously. And like I
Oh,
say, Ride Van, the song by Montes, has
yeah,
the
yeah,
same themes, getting beaten up and all that. But
yeah, yeah. But
this
it's
one, that one was quaint, like you say,
mhm.
and I'll just have to ask you. Those are the main things. What is there anything else that you don't like about the song?
Well, yeah, like you said, the vocals are real, a lot more nasally for him than the usual,
Yeah.
and especially like during the verses, some bits are actually quite hard to understand. Maybe not too much for you because you
Oh
live
yeah,
closer to where he's from.
that's right. So, well, now obviously talk about the things I like, and the main things I like is the riff that
Oh yeah,
accompanies the chorus, especially. I think it's great.
yeah,
I think the overall song itself is a great length. It sort of has this more punky attitude, and obviously punk songs you expect to be in a bit more shorter. And I really love like the booming drums on it as well. Those are the main things I get, but I just mean like how the guitar sort of like plays along with what he's actually,
yeah.
how his voice is working. That's what probably makes me appeal to it. I think it's really catchy myself in that way. Is there any other things you like about it, Alex?
Yeah, like you say, I really like that it's got a more raw sound than the rest of them.
Yeah.
Like, sure, some stuff on the debut was quite raw, but this is definitely his rawest, and that's probably due to getting a new producer, Rick Rubin.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And he went to America where he got quite a few influences.
Nice. Right. I see. So overall, I
Yeah.
think this is a pretty good song. It's an interesting sound, and although obviously I do have cons with it, it's still got that sort of Bugg twist, which I quite admire. Yeah, like I say, there's some things that put us off a bit, but overall, I'm gonna give this single rating a 6. So, Alex, what's your single rating?
Oh well, it'll be a 7 from me.
A 7. So we could average that out to a 6.5, which is
Pretty good.
pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah. So, like I say,
Recommended.
it'll be interesting to see if Bugg does any more songs on this new album that he's going to release. Shangri
Yeah.
La, I think it's called.
Yeah, named after the Rick Rubin studio.
Nice. Well, there you are then. So then, that's it for the single rating today.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for joining us, Alex.
no problem.
Thank you, and we'll catch you later. Bye bye.
Bye.